Hi, this is Trinesha Catrell, and welcome to First Love Yourself, where love, life, and Christ combine. I'm so grateful to have you here on this journey of self discovery and empowerment with me. In today's video, we are just going to do a quick spiel. So, this isn't going to be long. I'm just going to be on here just for a little second, just to hop in, and I will be back tomorrow. But before we get started, if you're new here, go ahead and give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel so you never miss out on more uplifting and empowering content like this. So get comfortable because we are about to get into it. Let's go. Okay. So earlier today, I was having a conversation with a young lady, and we were talking about life and the way lives and different things that we're going through. And one of the things that I gathered from this conversation is to never give up. Sometimes life can get so hard, so difficult, and it just feels like, do I still want to have faith for the job that God told me I will, or the position God told me I would be in, or the marriage that God says He's setting my way and my kingdom spouse? Do I still want to have hope for these things in life? And I want to tell you to not give up. If God told you that you're going to be married, you will be married. If God told you that you're going to be successful, you will be successful. If God told you you will be wealthy, you will be wealthy. Now is not the time to start doubting God. Now is not the time to have your faith waver or to have your trust or your belief dissipate. Now is the time for you to build more faith. Now is the time for you to be more hopeful. Now is the time for you to believe unlike any other time that you've ever believed in your life, because you believing as you think, so you are. When you're speaking negativity over yourself, when you're saying you can't do these things, when you're saying there's no good men, when you're saying that all of these things in life are not possible, they will not be possible if that is what you truly believe. When you change your perception, when you start to think positivity, when you start to speak life over yourself, when you start to only say that there's nothing but good men out there and they are all going to try to get an opportunity to get with me, when you start saying that I am going to gain the skills and the knowledge right now so I can be in the position that God has for me, when you say that that job is about to open up and I'm about to walk right into purpose in that position that God purposed just for me, when you start saying that I believe and I know who God is, God, let me tell you about my God. My God is like unlike anybody else in this entire world. If God is saying that He's going to do it, He is going to come through because He's a God that He cannot lie. He will not lie. So you have to know and believe and have trust in knowing that everything that He promised you, He will give you. You cannot grow weary in doing good, because in due season you will reap a harvest if you faint not. You cannot allow the world or what you see to change your perspective and make you believe that God isn't going to come through, because He will. The moment that we pray for things, God is already shipping them to us. The moment that we ask God for something, He's already saying, okay, I see you. I'll make sure you get it at this appointed time. I'll make sure that I get it to you. But the thing is, if you're like me, you get impatient. You be like, all right, God, it's been 2 weeks. Or if you like me for real, you be like, I don't want to be in a relationship. And then the first day, you be like, all right, I want to be in a relationship. You be like, all right, God. Day two, you be like, all right, God, where this guy at? I really be tripping with Jesus all the time. And I know God be shaking his head like, my child. No, but seriously, we have to have the same patience that God gave us while we were out here in this world doing what we felt like doing. We got to keep that same energy when we get in this faith walk, because just like God was patient and waited on us to come seek Him, it's the same way we have to wait for the things that we pray for to come to us. We can't just be impatient, because patience is one of the fruits of the Spirit. Patience is a God, is a Christ-like characteristic. And if we want to walk, talk, and speak and be Christ-like, then we have to exhibit those fruits of the Spirit. We have to start acting like we know who God is. We can't keep believing in everything the adversary says or the cynicism that's circulating in our mind. We have to start believing in and knowing who God is and His Word. That's why it's so important for us to learn the Word for ourselves. That's why it's so important for us to only speak positivity over our lives, because if we speak negativity, we could be the one that cancels the blessing that we already prayed for, that's already on the way. So do not grow weary. Keep on believing. Whatever you sow in tears, you will reap in joy. Always remember that. All those days that you were crying, moments that you felt like it was hopeless, moments that you felt like there was no way. You don't see how God's gonna come through because it just feels impossible. Every tear that you shed from your eye, you will reap in joy. God is gonna make sure that you get everything that He promised you. You just have to have faith. So don't stop believing in Him because He got you and you got this. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you have an amazing night and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.